Everybody, welcome back to another live stream. Spy's still being a little a-hole today, not gonna lie. It's being a little hoe bag. Amy doing all right though, above 25, up 1.5 right now, not doing so bad. I mean, Pfizer's still behaving very nicely, so that's nice. Those Apple calls basically worthless now, which is fine. It's okay. I'm waiting on these Pfizers to come back to life, or not come back to life, but get some life in them. But let's see here. All right, AMC, I'm still looking for that push all the way up to 26. I think we definitely still have it in us. We got 2 hours left. Short interest came down a little bit. We will take a look at the Ortex data in a little bit, but how's everybody feeling? We doing all right? Oh, Spank Nanners, what's up? How you doing? Attendance, big fun at one. Yep. Did you hear about this margin call FUD? I mean, it's not FUD. Like, that is when margin calls go out from FX Hedge. Like, that does come out a lot, and people are like, oh, no, like, that's not true, margin call. It's not directly related to AMC, guys. Like, the NASDAQ was struggling today. Like, there are a lot of stocks, losers and winners today. Like, let's take a look at QQQ real quick. Like, at one point, it was down like 2%. Yeah, it's down 2%. Like, this is going to cause some margin calls if a bunch of funds are going long. Not everything in the market is always going to be directly related to AMC and GME. So that is when margin calls go out too, according to them. I mean, that would make sense that they would go out at 2. And then you settle it throughout the next couple of days. But the margin call stuff is not like, it's not like AMC margin calls. It's just like market margin calls will go out then. Kenny under house arrest? I don't know where this is coming from. Where is this whole Kenny under house arrest thing coming from? What is that? I don't know what's going on with that. Listening at work? Make it make sense, STV? Make what make sense? We're at 25 flat, up 1.38% on the day. Still green. Still very green. Pfizer pop. There we go. What's up, people? How are we doing? Yeah, where is this whole Kenny under house arrest thing coming from? Are you going to watch? When am I going to watch Spider-Man? The sooner I do, the sooner we squeeze. I don't know. I mean, I don't know when I'll have time. I'll try. I mean, I'm going to try to get there. But I got to hang out with you people all day long. Just kidding. The ankle bracelet beacon. I don't get it. Somebody send me this because, I mean, I feel like we would know, like for sure, if he was under house arrest. But why would he be under house arrest? He'd have to be convicted of something. And we would know that, I feel like. What's good, SCV? What's up, Clay? How you doing? Let's see. What's poppin', SCV? You're the man. I'm going to take a shot. All right, man. Do what you got to do. You asked where it's coming from? The ankle bracelet beacon. Yeah, but I don't know what that is. What's the ankle bracelet beacon? Like a sensor that's going off that you can see where ankle bracelets are? Going to grab my Spider-Man NFT today. There you go. Someone say thick cut bacon. What? All right, guys, for everybody coming in here, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream just helps get some more people in here. We are going to be on until market close. We got Pfizer popping. Amy, right around that $25 mark. Let's do a little quick Ortex update for all of you Ortex fiends. Also, remember when I was messing around on BBIG earlier trying to get filled? Somebody actually in the Weeble comment section, M. Creek sent me this, made like a comment about it. They're like, who's messing around on the BBIG option chain of the 2023 contracts? And I was just like, oh, that's me. Because they like you could mess with people on the option chain and just like slowly step up your order. And then when the ask starts to come down, you just take it away. And then they're like, what are you doing? Like, because then you can just randomly get people to drop their ask and then come in and steal it from them. Especially when there's no volume. But AMC's estimated short interest is 20.64%, utilization 81.13. We do see a little bit of a drop in the estimated short interest today, but that's just because some of these return shares are coming in. Does it really change anything? No, we still cracked that all-time high estimated short interest today. Aren't we over 20%? Yeah. Did you hear about margin call at 2? Yeah, guys, that's said like every day when the market starts to freak out. Margin calls go out all the time. This is the thing that people really got to like get through their heads with margin calls. One, you're never going to see a notice go out that, let's just say, for example, it's Citadel. You're never going to see a news article that says Citadel got margin call today on this position. It just won't happen. but you can maybe see the effects. Like when you look at price action, you can be like, oh, most likely there's some margin calls happening and they're closing out some of their positions, but you're never going to get a notice. That's like, think about it. Like when we think about the, like how non-transparent the market is, no firm is going to be like, yeah, we got margin called on this position. It's just not very likely that's going to happen. So when we talk about margin calls, people are like, "Where are they, man?" And they expect people to just be like to search like margin calls that happened today, and that's just not like a thing that happens. Colton, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate it, man. Do you think hold will retest all-time low of 1789 by tomorrow afternoon? Trying to decide on my $19 hood puts that expire tomorrow. Let's take a look. Hood. I mean, what are they in the 18s? 1789, I mean, that's not that far away. I mean, this what's the SPY doing? The SPY's down a little bit. I mean, if the market bounces back tomorrow, it probably won't. But if it continues to just act like a spoiled little brat down here after getting good news and still wants to sell off, like maybe. Um, but I mean, you're already in the money right now. Is that extra what is it? 20 cents, 20, 25 cents really going to help you all that much on your contracts? Not really. They're really not going to. So, I mean, you got to decide what you want to do there. Is it worth trying to hold, like, and just squeeze a little bit more out of those contracts when they're already in the money and you're playing intrinsic value now? Or are you just going to be like, yeah, I'll take it? You can always leave some. I don't know how many you have, but you could always leave some on the table. The FUD is in full force. There is no FUD. I mean, I haven't seen any FUD like margin call. Like that's not FUD, guys. That's just something that happens. That would be amazing if we knew. It'd be like a Batman signal. Yeah, it would, but like you're just never gonna know. So that's why when people used to get angry at me for talking about margin calls when we were ripping, I was like, what? Like, what do you expect? You want me to just like look up and just call somebody and be like, "Do you get margin called today?" And have them be like, "Yeah, yeah, we got margin called." Like, no, that's not how it works. Let's see. About to watch Elf. There you go. Amy chilling right around. I mean, this is literally the same prices that we saw when we left this morning. What is this right here? Yeah, 11:30. Same prices before we sold off. So I leave, we sell off. I start to get ready to come back on, and we sell off a little bit. So, might be my fault, right? I think that's how that works these days. I mean, Spy's selling off a little bit. Pfizer's still doing good. I haven't seen a thing for FUD. I haven't seen anything about FUD. People are complaining about FUD. The big FUD is that people are saying puts are short interest again, and that drives me absolutely insane. Let's see. I feel like he give himself wedgies. No. No. Who said that? All right. Let's see what we got over here. What is this? Oh. Nice little boom booms over here. Let's just see this again. I mean, we're at the top of the range here. So let's see if we can. We're gonna need to break the 50 again and start moving up. But the SPY's being, it's just misbehaving today. Selling puts on Pantong, it's gonna come back into fashion. I know it. No. Amy waiting on SCV like the rest of us. Hey man, post quad witching. I'm expecting a massive sell off tomorrow. No, no, no. That's not going to be post quad witching. That is going to be quad witching. So quad witching will be at the end of the day tomorrow. So tomorrow is quad witching day, but it's the end of the. So the most likely what's going to happen is people are going to reposition themselves and net out those contracts tomorrow, and then Monday we might start to make a move back up to the upside. But with all those contracts expiring today, it should be like equity options, ETF options, index options, some futures. I think that's the four. There might be another currency, maybe like forex, but like it doesn't really do a whole lot. They're just kind of waiting for it to expire, and then we might start to go back to the upside Monday. So that's kind of what I was saying with we easily could have a little bit of volatility after the Fed meeting, like for a couple days, and then we decide to start moving back up. But again, AMC's having a decent day today. It's up like 1%. It's flickering around, but with the SPY down 0.6%, I mean, that's still a strong day. Like it's showing a lot of strength today. Like GME's down 1.88. 50 more shares for me on Monday. Every little helps. There you go. I meant given past quad witching, I'm expecting a massive sell-off tomorrow. That typically doesn't happen. Like, everybody likes to blow, like, really get like, oh no, quad witching, but nothing ends up really happening. Like, we might see like a 1%. If it's above a 1% move up or down on the SPY, like, yeah, it's more like, let me look. Like, let's check the open interest on these buggers. Like, there's a lot of open interest on like the put side, a lot more on the call side. So they might want to get some of these calls out of the money, but that's really all it is. It's just like a big max pain day. My Ford $30 calls are up 327%. There you go. My Pfizer calls are up like 100, I think, percent, 100-ish. All right, Amy just flashed up to that 50. Let's see if we can break it. I mean, we're chilling right around that $25 mark here. Here we go. It's funny when VIX gets frustrated. I get frustrated at dumb stuff. That's what I get frustrated by. Like, when I see stuff that's just so like illogical, it just hurts. It just hurts because I'm like, we're better than this. Like, I know everybody is smarter than this. Yeah, quad watching has never been anything. Bank of England interest rate increase. Yeah, they've been doing that. Did they just announce that hike? Hold on. Is that like just now? No, I'm seeing the Mexico raised it by 50 basis points. I didn't see the England one though. Bank of England rate hike. I mean, I feel like they've done that before. Like, if they're gonna do rate hikes, like, that's fine. We're gonna do it next year. Like, it's not gonna affect our rate, like our policy that the Fed's gonna start bringing out. There goes my TLT puts. Oh, is TLT going? No, TLT's not moving right now. TLT's actually settling down nicely. I mean, the SPY is dropping. Can you look up SNDL? Yeah. Yeah, of course. Sundial. Ooh, Sundial doing all right today. Not bad. I mean, this is this could turn into a giant cup and handle here on the chart of today. Heard English banks were tied to Evergrande. Everybody's hearing that everything's tied to Evergrande. Like, people are going to start saying like Tesla's tied to Evergrande. Like, come on. Come on. All right, I'm getting more news. Let's see. I don't see anything on Ortex on SNDL. It wasn't looking that dirty when we saw it last time. It wasn't looking that crazy, I don't think. A little better now. 17.14% estimated short interest. Pretty high cost to borrow. Pretty high utilization. I mean, in terms of like short squeeze Cana, it's kind of middle of the road. I heard short the VIX is tied to Evergrande. Yeah. Pico is 100% tied to Evergrande. The universe is tied to Evergrande. AMC Ortex? AMC 8. We just did it, buddy. Just saying everybody probably took a drink of the money from China. They could have, but so you heard that when GME and AMC ran in January, 50 other tickers had an all-time high in IWM2. So what's the Ortex short on IWM? It doesn't give it to us. We can get the estimated shares short, but we actually don't get, like, look, watch. This is what was happening the other day. It doesn't actually give us the number. Where is it? It's like here. See, it doesn't give an estimated short interest, but it gives an estimated short interest share. It doesn't give the percentage of the free float. So it's 163.8 million. LGVN burning me out? How? STV Cars doesn't start. Evergrande. 100% Tabasco, Dave. I mean, yeah, it's a big, it was a big deal, but now it's like, what are we talking about here? Like, the Chinese government stepping in. It looks like they're stepping in. AMC Ortex 20.64. Everything's selling off a little bit here. Rodolfo, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate it. Should I sell my $24 call? Cost $249 December 24th. I have no idea, man. I can't give you financial advice. We can look at it. 1220. I'm guessing it's this one, the 1223, the 24. It's at 249. I don't know when you bought it. I don't know what you're up on it. I need more context. Um, and I also can't really give you financial advice. Like, should you sell it? I don't know. If you hit a giant YOLO on it and made a bunch of money, then I don't know, take some profit. But if you just got into it now and you just bought it, then probably not. Like, T isn't selling off. Geo, you've been hitting it on AT&T, huh, buddy? Let's donate some money to Evergrande. Double the money. You need to chill, buddy. You're going nuts today. You're gonna get put in timeout if you keep going. All right, here we go. How many shares of IWM are there? Exactly. Can you revert? You can. I looked at this. When you look at IWM, there's like, no, hold on. Let me look. I'll just Google it. Russell 2000. Here we go. I mean, there's 150 million short. Expense ratio. Key facts. Shares outstanding, 311 million. Whoa. Hold on now. Okay, so that's pretty big. So shares outstanding for IWM over here, according to the iShares Russell 2000 ETF website, as of December 15th, 2021, 311,500,000 shares. So that's like a 33% short interest on IWM. That's huge. Oh, the mask gang is coming in. What's up, Jessica? How you doing? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty big. What's your opinion about GameStop? Bullish. Let's put GME back up here. Oh, that's the wrong one. GMED. The last time I sniped a bunch of options on the chain. Yeah, GME's selling off today. If we start buying IWM2, they're screwed. I mean, maybe, yeah. 52-cent dividend announced this morning? Jeez. What would happen if everyone bought leaps instead of shares moving forward? Joshua, good question. Okay, so depends on what the leaps are. If they're in the money leaps, technically what you're doing is you're taking your money and forcing the market maker to buy a multiple of shares. So let's say that your shares let's say the money that you have would get you 100 shares, but then you spend that on a deep in the money leap or an in the money leap or a just at the money leap. Well, let's say then that money that you have, let's say it cost them $100 that you would then end up spending. Well, the market maker would then have to go out and let's say spend $300 on shares. So you'd essentially lever it up. So if everybody started doing that, it would force the market makers just to buy. But you can't do that. That's not allowed. There's no market manipulation over here. STV, did you get into BBIG yet? Ryan, I did. I did get into BBIG, but somebody got really mad at me in the Weeble comment section for doing what I did, which is hilarious. M. Creek sent. Oh, yeah, you saw that, Ryan, I think. Can you please check if big money is betting on AMC right now? It is. It always is. All right, people. Yeah, if you guys don't mind on the way in, just dropping some likes on the stream. It just helps get some more people in here. Helps out with the YouTube algorithm. Apparently, it's been wonky recently with you guys not being able to see stuff. So let's see. You think AMC will be red or flat tomorrow? I don't know. Depends on what the market does. If the market bounces back, I mean, it's a quad witching day. We could see a little bit more volatility. It could pop nicely. I mean, we're so far off Max Payne. Like Max Payne's 30. Like they have a lot of room to let it run. So if we end up seeing a 5-10% green day tomorrow and everybody's it doesn't really hurt it doesn't hurt the market makers all that much. SPY coming down now down 0.71. Pfizer holding up nicely. Let's see here. If people buy the stock, it'll be green. True. Colton, thank you so much for the super. Guess I didn't have to wait too long to watch Hood hit that new all-time low. Did it really? Oh, there you go. I mean, right as the market started to sell off, Hood just took an absolute beating. Low of the day, 1781. There you go. I mean, you're pretty deep in the money now. Oh, the mass gang is in here. Here we go. Hood to a penny. Hey, I would not be upset about that, like at all. I would actually be kind of thrilled. Let's start with getting it. Let's start with seeing it go to 10. Can't you see if like buys 50,000 are up on the buy side on the short side? I mean, not really. I can tell. I mean, if I was using unusual whales, you could see the option flow, but or you could look at level 2, but it's not really going to be it. And then people use like the Weeble inflow outflow, but that doesn't really tell you anything. Like when we look at the option chain, actually, this is a better representation of it. Let's see. Right here. The January option chain has 107,000 contracts in the money right now with 406,000 out of the money. We're already starting to see this number start to pop up, which is good. I mean, right now these puts are coming out of the money. That's about 20,000 puts that went out of the money over the last day or so. That's like 2 million shares. If they're unhedging it, they probably needed to unhedge half of it, so a million shares. When you look at the volume today, 35 million, a million shares, I mean, it makes a little bit of a difference, but when we see those like 100 million volume days, it doesn't really do a whole lot. We need like big buys from market maker hedging. All right, Hood, you can take a breather. Oh, Pfizer, what you doing? What is the STV gang mascot? It's either bulls or it's snowmen. Volume's the amount of shares that have been traded throughout the day. So if we transact, I sell you 10 shares and you buy 10 shares from me, that's 10 on volume. Ho ho, the mask gang. Here we go. Squirrels? It's not squirrels. Stop it. That's not allowed. We are not playing the squirrel game today. You guys want to play around with squirrels? You bunch of crazy people. All right, let's see. We got Amy flat on the day. I mean, up 0 right now. It's also down 0 right now. Oh, just kidding. It's flickering around. SPY is selling off a little bit here. 361. I mean, SPY puts today could have been good. This would have been, I would have been out here and I probably would have gotten in around here. So like that, I mean, I don't know. I mean, Pfizer's good. Apple, I'm getting murdered, which is fine. Like you gotta deal with it sometimes. What does elite mean? Oh man, it's a long-term equity anticipation like contract. So I think that's what it is, but it's just a long-term time to expiration option, usually a year or more. It's a chipmunk. It is not a chipmunk. Walmart Moon Gang. Oh man. Oh man. Vix, did you say the IWM is shorted 30%? That's tweet worthy. Okay, let's actually do that. I'm gonna need to take some screenshots. Okay, there's one. IWM. Then I got to do some math. Quick maths. All right, here we go. How do I get IWM on here? All right. Oops. That's not it. Boom. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. And then we got to come over to Twitter. And then we got to start tweeting. And then everybody's got to go like the tweet. Because IWM shorted like 30% right now. That's drunk. All right. Here we go. This. Desktop. This one. Now I need to do another one. This one. Okay, cool. All right. It's pretty interesting that IWM is shorted like 33% right now. That's weird. What's the shares outstanding? What did we say it was? 311, 500,000. Okay. So I spelled outstanding wrong. I'm a complete dummy. And then what was the Ortex? 163 million. Point what? 0.42. All right, quick math. Here we go. 163.42 divided by 311.5. No. 50%? Oh my god. What? It's 52.46%. All right, everybody go engage with this tweet. 3, 2, 1, go. That's crazy. That is wild behavior. It's the Russell 2000, so it's small caps. That is crazy. All right, let me put the link to the tweet in the chat. What? Oh. What did I just hit? All right, people. That is crazy. And I have an IMG of 70% from a few days ago. What is that? What's IMG? Yes, average ape, send me a DM. Yeah, also, guys, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream just helps get some more people in here. Apparently, it looks like IWM is like 50% shorted. Uh-oh, is that what QYLD? Oh boy, what's QYLD? Don't get in trouble. What did I do? Image. Oh, you have an image of 70% from a few days ago. That's nuts. That is crazy behavior. Oh, wow. You guys really blew this tweet up. Thank you. Appreciate it. Integrated mango. That is crazy. Do you know how to calculate the impact of a certain percentage move on IWM affect specifically equity? It would be very, very the covered call ETF. I've heard of that, and that's like wild. That QYLD, that's a crazy one. I'd have to look at that one though. All right. AMC 24.5. GME down 140, 144.11. That's crazy. Should the shorts not have covered by now? Am I missing something? No. It just means that they've just wildly overshorted IWM because they're trying to get that ETF short exposure, which they're basically because a lot of these small caps are going to be in IWM. So what they're going to do is they're just going to short the ETF. So you can get that indirect short exposure on that stock by not actually taking out loans of that. You take the loan of IWM and not the actual shares, but IWM owns the shares. So you're technically indirectly shorting those shares, but IWM is short like 50%. That's crazy, guys. That is crazy behavior. Let's see. Average ape percentage of volume shorted. That's the percentage of volume shorted. So that's going to be a little bit different. Short volume, that's going to be a daily metric. So the percentage of short volume on a day, like, yeah, it can get really high, but that's like a current, like the one that we just looked at is like current outstanding shorts on IWM is like 50%. This one, yeah. So that's, yeah, average ape. That one is, so everyone go buy IWM? No, they're just messing with it so much. Yeah, so short volume in a day is different than like actual short interest. Buy IWM, got it. No, that's not. Where did I get the information on IWM at? I just looked at the Ortex data right here. Estimated short interest, 163.42 million shares short. Then I went over to iShares by BlackRock. Russell 2000 index. That's what IWM is. 311 million-ish shares. Ticker, IWM. So there's 311,500,000 shares and 163 million of them are short. They have to cover IWM too after we squeeze? Yeah, Pretty much. Won't MOAS also squeeze IWM? Yep, everything. That might be that might be kinda how they're connected. I mean, yeah, everybody's been saying swaps, but it also could just be IWM because then they just go short at 50%. Good tweet. Thank you. All right. IWM, just a Walmart distraction. You guys are wild with your Walmart. Guys, that is nuts. What's the cost to borrow for it? Nothing. Can it be squeezed though? That's not the point. We're not trying to squeeze IWM, guys. That's not the goal here. That's just insight into how crazy it is. They're trying to get that short exposure on AMC and all these other stocks because AMC is like one of the biggest, if not the biggest, I think, companies in IWM. Let me look and see if it gives it portfolio characteristics. I don't really care. Holdings. AMC is the top holding with a weight of 0.44%. The second is Avis. Oh my God. You guys remember what happened with Avis? Remember that? That massive squeeze on car? Then we have Lattice Semiconductor, Synaptics. Oh, BJ's Wholesale Club. I've traded them before, made a decent amount of money. All right. Then we've got nothing crazy. All right. I'm going through the list over here. Macy's, MCore, Chesapeake Energy. I don't see any others. These Texas Roadhouse. I mean, there's 202 pages of this. Are we going to go through them all? No, we're not. But we're going to see if we can find some other good ones that have a high weight in IWM. We'll go to page 10. I'm on page 7 right now. I'm going through it quickly. Wingstop. Interesting. Calls on Wingstop. Blackstone. Nope. All right. Last page that we're going to look at. No, but that's still crazy. That's still crazy. Oh, quack, quack. What's up, people? SV, thank you so much for the super. If you buy AMC for $40, how much can you make? Why would you buy AMC for $40? It's trading at $24.50. You should buy it if you want to buy it, you should buy it at $24.50. If somebody's trying to sell it to you at 40, you should give them a nice smack on the head because they're ripping you off. Sorry, I'm late. LFG. What's up, Brit? All good. Free country. I could squeeze anything I want. We got the mask gang in here too. What's up? Justice Squirrel trying to get Avis went up to 300 something. I think it was 500. The second, that's, oh my God. Freaking IWM. That's crazy behavior, guys. That's absolute insanity. Maybe talking about calls. I mean, technically you can make as much, like you can make a crazy amount. No, let them buy it at 40 so it helps the price action. Okay, fine, Gio. Avis went up to 500. Yeah, 550. I mean, let me look. Let's pull up Avis. Car. Avis, budget group. I mean, it's still at these wild inflated levels. Look at this. It went from, it was climbing. And then right here was at 181 and then just broke to 540. 545.11 was the high. Wait, let me look at the 52-week high. Yeah, 545.11. That's insanity. I mean, it's coming down now, but that's ridiculous, guys. Yeah, IWM shorts appear to be the secret piggy bank. Also, HYG, big FTDs at times. Yeah, HYG, the puts on HYG looks like they're just YOLOing all the time. And if the market collapses, they just make millions. Because look, if you go on HYG's option chain, which let's look. Like you can see that they were, so HYG is high yield bonds, basically crap. So when you go on the option chain right here and you look at the December 17th, which is a monthly, it usually goes crazy on the monthlies. Look at the open interest, 188,000, 200,000, 127,000. So if these all were to run in the money, well, what are they? I mean, it's at 86. So it would only have to fall $2, but that's a lot. HYG doesn't really move. So it would go from 2 to 10 to maybe even 49. That's insane returns. That's 49x or 24.5 times. You'd make a killing. But does it happen often? No, it doesn't. But the fact that IWM is shorted 50% right now is ridiculous. All right. We now are going to be talking about that later because that is insanity. I'm so sick of sitting down under 30. Yeah. If you buy at 40, you will get $1 each time. What? SV, is this an overreaction to yesterday's run up after the meeting, or do you think this is how the market actually feels? Yesterday was something else. No, I think we got weird economic data this morning that the market did not like, because yesterday the market was doing very, very solid in the after hours. Like you saw, like Pfizer ripping again. We saw Apple like getting above 180, almost 181 in the early hours of the market today, and in the after hours yesterday. Like we got like I forget what it was, but there were two key ones that came out at like 9:15, and then the market was just like, nope, I don't like this. And then so look right here, I think it started. So the market was at well, the market broke the all-time high in the pre-market today. So it was at 474.70. 474.86 was the high. We started to get the economic data, and then literally since that number came out, it's just been downtrend the entire day. AMC off of this, honestly, holding up very, very well comparatively to what we've seen it do in the past. What about the meme ETF? Is that heavily shorted? What's the ticker for it? Is it meme? Okay, let's see if it shows up on Ortex, and then I'll look at something. Meme, here we go. Let's see if it's shorted. I mean, it's new, isn't it? So it probably isn't crazy. Yeah, it's not giving us anything right now. I mean, the utilization's 85.98. So this is giving us nothing right now. We're gonna need a while for that to come in. But IWM is the big one that a lot of people have been suspecting for a while. So like the price action does not matter. I would have to agree and slightly disagree. Stocks were moving the after hours, but the volume wasn't necessarily there to justify the action. Yeah. I think I'm ready in my overall market knowledge to start learning options, but I'm not sure what info I can trust as far as strategy. Any pointers to get started as an educational journey? Yeah. Go Stock Market Live and the Trading Fraternity. Just go watch all of those videos and it'll explain really well. In the Money is really another really good channel. He makes really good videos. But also just paper trade. Like, don't buy anything until you know what you're doing. Like, you can make a boatload of money by accident, but the problem is that you're not going to know what you're going to be like, I don't know why I made this money. Or you're going to lose a bunch of money and be like, I suck at this and I hate it. And no, you're just inexperienced and you didn't know what you were doing. But it can happen both ways. AMC coming back up a little bit here. Pfizer looking for that break again over 61. I mean, Pfizer could gamma a little bit here. It's been really, really ripping over the past couple of days. Start with covered calls. You could, but that's not really going to teach you a whole lot. Covered calls is like creating your own dividend. Like you got to know how options move. Like once you figure out like and you see them move and like how they react to different, and it depends on the stock. Like some stocks like FedEx, if you have a 1 or 2% move going into a Thursday and a Friday and you have the weekly, well, you could make 300%. But if there's a stock like AMC and there's a 1% move, your contract could lose 30% in value just due to the implied volatility that's baked in. So you're not necessarily going to know all the time. Like it depends on the stock that you're trading. You got to learn the Greeks, implied volatility, stuff like that. And you can kind of, once you read enough option chains and just look through them, you'll be like, oh, this option chain is wildly overpriced right now. It would probably just be better if I bought shares. Or I'm going to stay away from this right now because it's already been on a run. The premiums are jacked through the roof. And I don't really want to touch this because the contracts are going to move so volatile. Like they're going to be so volatile that it's going to be hard for you to either stay in the position or like stick with your strategy. Start with Walmart. Stop. I actually have hit Walmart a couple of times on their earnings run up. It's a good one. Inquiring minds want to know, why does your voice sound different on the live streams when compared to video releases? I don't know. I don't know why I talk like that in my videos. It's just how it works. If I was like recording like with the screen like this with you guys, I would probably do it normally. But because I'm so used to like holding like my phone, if you guys didn't know, I still record on my phone. That's how I record. It's hilarious, right? But I don't know. I just talk like a weirdo in my videos. I don't know why. Did another hedge fund close with a huge short position? Anchorage did not have a huge short position. That is FUD. VIX, where's Wrench? What's up, guys? Welcome back to Wrench Capital. I don't know. Hey, finally, chat. Longtime watcher, new subscriber. Dalton, thank you, man. I appreciate it. All right, Amy, flickering around at that green level. I mean, it's using that 200 MA as support right now. SPY is coming back up. Oh, Pfizer getting a little jumpy here. I mean, I'm up probably around 100% on those Pfizer calls. The problem is that I spent more money on the Apple calls, and the Apple calls are getting absolutely busted today, which is the first time that I've lost on Apple trading it this year. But also at the same time, I've made like probably like 3 Apple trades. So I was like 3 for 3 on Apple. And I should have hedged with some put. I mean, the puts wouldn't have done much today. You sound like you're on Adderall, and I like it a lot. I'm not. I just get excited for streams. Male voice enhancement on the standalone videos. No, because the funny thing is that everybody, if you watch my videos and you'd be like, "Oh, this kid does a good Wrench Capital impression," you'd be like, "No, he doesn't. That's a lie." That'd be like a good way to like steal money from people. To be like, show them this video, show them one of my videos, then show them one of Wrench's videos, and be like, would you bet me right now that the person doing this video can do an impression of the dude doing this video, and you would probably win money every single time. Sure, SCV, it's okay. No need to get defensive. You know what, M. Creeks? You know what? We all know. Yeah. Oh, somebody else does my videos? Yeah. It's okay, dude. Studies have shown long-term investing outperform options trading. Oh, it definitely does. But if you don't have a lot of money, what are you gonna do? Like, you need to get enough money into the market to be able to generate returns. Like, it'll take you so long if you're gonna get 10% a year on $1,000. But you're only 11 doubles away, I think, from 1,000 to 1,000,000. So if you can play it right and you can deal with the risk, then options are fun. If you can't, like me sometimes, then you paper hand and then the contracts go way up and you're like, I probably suck at life. Let's see here. Hood down another 7. I know. Let's make it a game show. We could. Can you explain utilization and how it works? Yeah, Stephanie. So utilization is just think about like the total amount of shares that institutions like know that they can lend out. So let's just say it's 100 in total, but they've already lent out 80 of them. So the utilization would then be 80% because they've utilized 80% of all of the shares that they're willing to lend. Ken, thank you so much for being a member, man. I appreciate it. Taking a minute between numerous meetings that could have been emails to say hi. That's how I feel about every single class that I go to at school. Like, this could have been 10 minutes. I'm a man of God, but I drink hedgy tears. Yeah, I'm a man of God, but I do a lot of things. Lots of things. Sometimes. Not anymore because I'm like kind of busy. So, and the other thing is like going out at school now, I go into these bars sometimes and I'm just like, what are we doing here? Like, why am I at this bar? I'm going to stand here. The music's too loud. I can't talk to anybody. We're all alone together. And we're just like, I got to work tomorrow and I'm going to feel terrible. Like, no. I used to go out Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday during the day, and Saturday at night. That used to be my schedule for the weekend. I would love when Thursdays are coming. Not anymore, though. I just don't. How big is your AMC position and average cost? Jason, well, take me out to dinner first, man. That's like coming after me and being like, hey, VIX, how big is your, like, what are you doing there? Like, and then like, I don't know. I think my average cost is like, 26, 27. Like, how would you like it if I walked up to you when you were at like doing something and I was like, how much money's in your bank account right now? Like, that would be kind of weird, wouldn't it? Oh, you guys like the jokes today. What's the average cost? I don't know. Oh, let me just look. You want me to? Okay, I'll tell you my average cost. You guys want to know? All right. Or if I ran up to you and was just like, "Oh, what's your like?" I could come up with so many good things, but I feel like it's inappropriate, so I won't. Average. How's it still that? Okay, so it's 27.11 is my average cost on AMC. I'm an open book, bro. All right, that's fair. Oh, what is average cost? Double the money. You're definitely kidding. You are 100% kidding right now. I can't keep doing. I mean, unless you're trying to like help other people. Thanks, dude. Yeah, anytime. What's my shoe size? 14. It's 13 sometimes. It depends on the brand. Forget the bars. We'll take you salsa dancing. That sounds fun. VIX, please buy SPY put so it can start bouncing. No, you're looking at the best SPY trader in the world right now. And if I bought SPY puts, do you know what would happen? It would probably keep going down. I need your credit score. You can't. You cannot have my credit score. I don't even know what my credit score is. I have no idea. But what we have, guys, remember, like, I'm kind of tall. Like, Like, everybody thought I was, like, this miniature human, and then, like, everybody saw the picture of me, and it was like, "Oh, you're not short." I was like, "I mean, I'm only 6'2". I'm not that tall." Let's see. I can't believe that IWM is over 50% shorted. That is crazy. Credit Karma. Interesting. Ortex? Yeah, we can do an Ortex update. You guys are asking all personal questions today. It's feeling uncomfortable. All right. Estimated short interest on Amy right now, 20.64%. That's where we're at. Share price, 24.50. SPY coming down. Pfizer coming down. That is tall. It's not that tall. I thought you were short as well. Surprise. I thought we were a family. What was your SAT score? I think, okay, so on the SAT, I had a 1330. On the ACT, I had a 32. So I was better at the ACT. All these thirsty men hitting on you. You should be flattered, not uncomfortable. Yeah, well, you know. Yeah, so if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream just helps get some more people in here. Helps out with the YouTube algorithm. So thank you guys so much for showing all that support on the channel recently. You guys are awesome. Taller than me, though, and I'm not short. Interesting. I'm not that smart. You got a 36 on the ACT? Oh, what are you flexing your test score on me now? Oh, I see how it is. Yeah, I'll talk about IWM today in a video because that's crazy. 1580 SAT. Dude, if you get a 1580 on the SAT, why are you taking the ACT? Or if you get a 36 on the ACT, why are you even bothering with the SAT? Like, are you just trying to prove to yourself that you're better? Just like, that's fine. I'm just making jokes here. Like, good for you. Like, that's really good. But like, why take both at that point? Like, if you got the 36 on the ACT first, which is the highest score that you can get, why even take the SAT? Is it because some colleges don't accept the ACT? Is that a thing? Or some of them need both? I mean, I feel like Harvard and like all those schools, dude, the reason why I didn't apply to Georgetown because they wanted me to take SAT subject tests. And I was like, screw this. I'm not doing it. Would I have gotten in? I don't know. Probably not. But that's kind of also why I was like, don't really want to go. But like, it would have been pretty cool. SPY dip, AMC rip. That would be pretty sick. I mean, it's not right now. Where's the negative beta when you need it, guys? Max score back then, 1600 was the max score when I took it. Some high schools make you take both as a graduation requirement. Mine did. That doesn't, because you got to pay for it. Like, that doesn't sound fair. There are several universities and colleges no longer requiring SAT, ACT. Notre Dame just announced they aren't. Interesting. Yeah, but see, here's what they do. They'll be like, oh, we aren't requiring it. But like, if you do submit it, like, they're gonna like weight you more. It's all a game. You just got to play their game. Weren't they doing away with the SAT, ACT? I don't think so. Stop talking about school. It gives me bad memories of high school. Okay, fine. Oh my god. Oh my god. I have such a funny ACT story that ties in with an AMC theater. Oh my god. I don't know if I can share it though. Oh my god. This would be the funniest thing for you guys to understand. Oh my god. All right, we could do story time right now. We could do story time, but it's so funny. Like, it's probably like to me, it's hilarious looking back on it. I don't know if it's gonna be funny to you guys, but it's really funny. Corey, I mean, if your GPA borderline, they will oftentimes consider SAT, ACT. Interesting. Yeah, I go to UConn. Speaking about, I was in the bathroom. Did I do Ortex? Yeah, I did. It's like 20.67 or something. 20.64 on Amy. Oh, I got like a headache today. I got so much stuff to do. I got to drive around. It's a rough day. Oh my God, Spy, what are you doing here? What is going on with you, huh, buddy? I mean, I might do a little spy strangle going in tomorrow if we're gonna do some stuff like that. You got 1600 on your AMC. There you go. Price predictions are not the way. I mean, for grad school, I had to take GMAT and GRE. They suck. Yeah, I heard GMAT is not fun. All right, SPY is selling off pretty significantly now. FIs are holding up pretty good at these averages. I mean, if the market starts to bounce back, Pfizer go boom. I mean, what's Amy down now? 1%? Okay, 27 cents. That's not that crazy. What school do I go to UConn right now? Why is the market so red? Bad economic data today. I mean, let me see if there's anything coming out right now. No, I don't see anything. Yeah, there's no real news driving this, unless this is just like repositioning going into the end of the year, rebalancing. Pfizer's holding up really good. I mean, with this drop right now, like Amy's holding up pretty good. You couldn't answer me. What happened, Jorge? What happened? What happened? I don't see your message. I don't see it. You're gonna have to ask it again. If IWM is 50% shorted, what hope does AMC have only being at 20%? Guys, AMC is the top holding of IWM. Sent you a briefing on the data like an hour ago. Oh, yeah. Whoops. Well, let's see what's going on. Where is it? Crease. Where did you send this? Let's hear it. I asked you a question. I didn't see your question though. If I saw the question, I would have answered it. Bum 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 bum. Crease. What are we looking at here? Where is it? All right. I don't see it. I don't know where it is. But Amy. Oh, here it is. There it is. Thank you, Crease. All right. Are they not in order again? That's going to be confusing. Stocks, growth stocks fumble post FOMC gains. I mean, TLT is that would honestly be a little helpful to see right now what TLT is doing. What's GME down? It's about 4. TLT's getting a little spike here, so bond yields doing their thing. Underperformance of growth stocks is best represented by the steep losses in the Nasdaq. Yeah, Adobe, blah 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 blah. Treasury yields are trading lower. Interesting. Yeah, so it's the economic data move that we're seeing. The market just didn't like the economic data that it got. AMC coming back up a little bit here. I mean, it's still down 15 cents. SPY 465. I mean, everything's coming down a little bit here. Oh, you asked it again? Jorge, I didn't see it. I asked your thoughts on the weekend dump because of the new variant. I don't think so. I think that's all priced in and nobody really cares. Pfizer, do your thing, buddy. Get up there. I mean, TLT is ripping right now. I don't know. What's SPY? What are the premiums looking like going in tomorrow for SPY right now? What's that? 470? Ooh, I kind of like that. I kind of like that right here. I kind of like these 470s for tomorrow. And then what can we get on the other side? So these are 68, 67. What would we have to go down to? Oh, screw that. I would go. Okay, we'll see. We'll check the premiums later. They're just like wonky on one side or the other. That's usually how it goes with SPY strangles. Like you have to gear it towards one side. Like one side has to hit more than the other one. AMD puts printing. AMD was ripping. Damn, those SPY 500 calls didn't work out. I told you. That was for you guys. You guys can do your SPY 500 calls all day, every day if you want to, but they're not for me. I mean, I don't want them. Y'all sell them to you though. Did I see your message, Norm, on Twitter or on YouTube? Why can't I buy more shares on? Why can't? I don't know. I don't know what broker you're on. We've seen a lot of that this week. Then it usually comes down to a problem with like your own personal account. So I don't know. I mean, there's always some BS coming in. Pfizer back above 61. There we go. Any news on Matt Speed about margin call from FX Hedge? That's just when the margin calls come out every day. Like, that's not gonna be like, "Oh my god, Mo asked right now." Like, you can't look at it like that. Like, first, margin calls don't mean squeeze, and they also don't mean closing out of positions. They just mean oh, TLT is ripping right now. Watch SPY right now. SPY could really start to flush. Um, they don't mean squeeze. They don't mean closing out of positions. You just need to add more collateral to your account. So, it doesn't always like result in short covering. Like they could just add more money to their account, like the whatever, like put up more margin, put up more collateral for those positions. If they don't want to, then they'll get closed out of their position. But also, it doesn't have to do with AMC and GME all the time. Like that's just market. That's just like the Nasdaq's down over 2% right now. Like a lot of stocks are taking a beating today. If you're long on those stocks and you have newly initiated positions on leverage, which they most likely do, then you're going to get margin called. Simple as that. I mean, it's not like this end all be all of like, oh, FX. I mean, they say it all the time, and we deal with this a lot. Like the FX hedge tweet will come out like margin call at 2 p.m. because that's when they go out, and then people are like, oh my god, what is this? And then it's like, oh, it's FUD. Oh, we're gonna squeeze. Like, I mean, it's not directly related to us. Will we see a reversal in AMC in the near term? And is this a Christmas sell-off? I mean, we easily could see a reversal. I mean, we do have quad witching tomorrow. What's max pain? It's 30. We could see a reverse. I mean, quad witching is kind of weighing down the market a little bit, but like it doesn't quad witching usually isn't like this. Everybody hypes it up a lot, but it all usually amounts to like nothing, or it's like a 1% move in the SPY. It's not like this 5% move in the market. It could be, but any news for the market to react like this? It's just the economic data, guys, that came out this morning. This month's fear is war and tornadoes. I guess so. Bounce, baby. I mean, let's get everything bouncing. We got 4 minutes until power hour, people. Let's do it. What are we at? 24.37. We need 30 cents to go green. That's not that bad. What is this? What is this? I remember my first quad wedging. Yep. The hype. They hype it up. They hype up that quad wedge. I got a margin call alert on Webull a couple days ago. They wanted $50 more. All right, to sell 3 times that. Exactly. Like you gotta be careful with margin accounts. Also, they can loan out your shares, so be careful with that. There was nothing in the reports worth this kind of day. I mean, there was some missing in economic data, but they're probably also just looking for. They're probably waiting until a lot of these options just expire. Transparency Project. Thank you so much for the super. I appreciate it, man. Third Cash App name I see wins $5. There you go. Merry Christmas. Those elves in Iceland. What are you talking about now? We're doing elves now? All right. Amy at 24.45. SPY. Not doing much. Just downtrend all day long. Pfizer doing good, though. I mean, I was expecting the market to bounce up today. I really was. I was expecting the Santa rally to really start because we saw the reaction off of the Fed meeting yesterday. I'm a little bit surprised that we didn't see that continuation into today with all the liquidity that seemingly was sucked out of a lot of markets over the last week, 2 weeks. Ho, what's up, Pam? How you doing? Quad witching is a good day to go fishing. I don't fish. All right. Looking for an excuse to run and hide. Yeah. DWAC looking salty? Maybe. Who cares about Omicron? Fundamentals don't matter. Just buy and hold. Yep. Yo, no sushi today. Beef brisket. There you go. Ricardo. Thank you for becoming a member of the channel, man. I really appreciate your support. Shout out to all the members. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Means a real lot. Thank you guys. Amy popping back up here. 24.53. Here we go. We need 13 more cents to get back into the green. What was your first paper hand? I was probably AMD. I mean, I sold some AMD shares. Like I had like a decent amount of AMD. Sorry, not AMC. Sorry, AMD. I sold. So I had like a decent amount of shares in this one account that I bought. But then there's another account with like a bunch of AMD that I just didn't touch, which is good. And I sold some of it, and then I ended up selling more of it to buy more AMC. I sold all of what was in that account to buy AMC. And then a bad paper hand was buying Penn at 14, selling it at 30, and then it went above 100. And I was like, that was dumb. Go ahead and get AMC to squeeze, please. Powell on, Powell off. I mean, It is illegal to sing in public places while in a swimsuit in Florida. Interesting. So glad you're here today, STV. When you have a second, will you go back and look at the message from JS? It's a rumor about Kenny that's been going around. Yeah, I haven't seen any evidence of this or any DD about Kenny like on house arrest. Nobody sent it to me either. Like, I want to see it. What do we have? Like if you guys have DD on Kenny house arrest, send it to me. I don't think it's real though. It seems like one of those things that comes out and is like, he's on house arrest because Nancy Pelosi did this. And it's like, oh, that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But we'll see. I mean, I'll look at it. It's interesting. But that, yeah, like the trust me, bro source. And then it's sort of like the AMC's trading at 15,000 in the dark pool. And it's like, that's not how that works. I saw a tweet like that the other day and I almost responded to it and been like, you must be new here. Power hour, baby. Here we go. Hey, we got an hour left, people. Here we go. Do you think 2021 has been a bear market or a bull market? It's been like a kangaroo market, but it has been a bull market. Like if you look at the year-to-date chart on the SPY, look at this thing. Rip, 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 rip. It started the year at 362 and we are now at 465. So wait, hold on. Just kidding. Right here. Yeah, 376-ish. And we ended the year at we haven't ended the year yet, but right now we're at 465 with a high of 473. So that would be bull market. It's also been like the year of like crypto and NFTs and like crazy wild YOLO plays that just hit and people change their life in 2 days. A squirrel market. No, I found a video discussing Ken being on house arrest posted 5 hours ago, sending it to your DM on Twitter. Cool. If the source is a Reddit post with like a trust me bro type of deal, I'm going to be upset, but that's fine. I mean, I'll look at it. I won't be able to look at it until like later tonight, maybe tomorrow. This next like 48 hours, I am so busy. Mod Squad, what's up, people? The Kenny Boy story stems from his private jet tail number has not been airborne since last week. Oh, come on. That's the DD? It's his jet hasn't tipped off? No. That can't be it. Would you mind showing Prague Ortex? No, absolutely. I'll do that. Absolutely, we can get some Prague Ortex. 19.72% estimated short interest, utilization 98.66, cost to borrow 32 to 43. Pretty high. Amy coming down, SPY selling off a little bit, TLT, I don't know. Pfizer still holding up, which is solid. Thank you. I appreciate you. Dalton, anytime, my man. You hear about Citadel shorting the treasury bond market? Yeah, they all do it. I don't know. I'll take a look at it, but if it stems from Kenny's jet not leaving and that would automatically mean he's on house arrest, none of that. We will have none of that. All right, Pfizer doing good here. Amy 2443. Is AMC dead? Nope. I don't care what everyone says about you. I clicked the like. Jorge, thank you. But my follow-up question would be, what does everyone say about me? That would be my follow-up question. All right. I'll watch that, Corey. I'll see what's going on there. I can't even believe that IWM is short at 50%. That's insane. That's insanity. Oh, Pfizer, do your thing, buddy. SPY, what? I mean, SPY looks like it's going to downtrend into the end of the day. It could come up and test this 50 again, but the 50 is really coming. Like everything's starting to come down. So if it tests the 50 and starts to come down, we're going to downtrend to the end of the day. I mean, it would need to get really up there, 470, 67, 43 to really signal any kind of bullish momentum right now. They say it's your birthday. Oh, they do say that. Joking around? Jorge, thank you, man. I like the jokes. Sorry, just got off work. What's the Henny house arrest talk? Okay, so here's what I know about Kenny house arrest now. I want to see if the logic follows from what I have been told. I have not seen anything else. This is what you guys have told me. Ken's plane has not taken off in a while. That's step one. And then the conclusion off of that statement is he's on house arrest. Does that, I don't, given it's Reddit, I too, yeah, disdain from it being a source, but gives a valid argument. It's rather plausible. It could. I don't know. From what you guys have told me, it's because his plane hasn't moved. My car hasn't moved in a couple of days. Am I on house arrest? Is that how that works? Let me know. Hold on. Does that make okay? My car hasn't moved in 48 hours. Am I on house arrest? Yes or no? Hold on. AMC's ripping right now. We're gonna go on a rant here. And he has Secret Service protection. Yeah, whatever. He's rich. He does that. Rich people do that. When you're a billionaire and have a lot of people on the internet that don't like you, makes some sense. Hold on. My car hasn't moved in a couple of days. Am I on house arrest? No, you guys are all wrong. I'm not on house arrest. Let's see my ankles. No, I'm not going to show you my ankles. Trust me, bro. I may or may not have an ankle bracelet on. What is this? I haven't seen it. The thing is I haven't seen anything on it. But from what you guys have told me, no plane move, house arrest. I don't know, guys. If it comes out being true, you guys can yell at me all you want. But I don't know. What's he on house arrest for? Kinda. You can't go anywhere. I can't. All I have to do is go to my car. If you're Mayo Man and your car isn't moving, something's wrong. No, because you could just be using Uber to get around. Pam, there you go. Who even cares if he's on house arrest? Yeah, I don't know. All right, guys. Whatever. If you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream. Yeah, my God, it's so frustrating today. Ankles or it's obvious. Interesting. Prove it. Ankles. He's on house arrest for lying to Congress. Okay, that's fine. I mean, that hasn't been a proven claim, and we would have to, what do you call it? We would have to, there would be documents about that. Do you hear if it says cankles? Bro, you're funny. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate it. Ortex on ankles. All right, we'll get the Ortex on ankles real quick. AMC. What is it? 20.64%. Has not changed. Amy at 2450. I just don't get it, guys. What is like? We need to see the ankles to confirm. Where's the proof he's on house arrest for lying to Congress? Where's the court documents? Exactly. You earned a like? Thank you. I appreciate it. Hypothetically, if I had a plane and I didn't move it, does that mean I got arrested? What is this? What are we talking about here? All right. AMC, let's see. We're at 2445. Give us an ankle show? No, M. Kriegs. I will not do that. His driver has. You need to go on a rant for Amy to go. Give me something to rant about. I mean, we just did with this. Oh my God. I was like going with it for a while. I was like, oh, maybe. I mean, I want to see the DD, but then you guys were like, his plane hasn't moved. And I was like, all right, we'll see. Do a poll on whether you should show your ankles or not. No, because I know what you guys are going to say, and this is a dictatorship over here. Look at me. I'm the captain now. All right, AMC's at 2444. Double top on the 1 minute. A little bit right here. SCB, what shaving cream do you use to get your legs silky and smooth moving? Thank you. Appreciate it, Gio. Short on ankle exposure. No. Naked shorts. I mean, why is Ken Griffin the main villain? There are so many crooks. I mean, he's just the biggest one that people look at. Also, there was some naked shorting thing. I got to look into this Wedbush thing. That's what I got to look at after this. Wedbush and IWM 50% shorted. That is wild behavior. Pfizer coming down a little bit. SPY did make that little test of the 50 right here. But again, it's coming right back down. This is something that I honestly might just use the 50 going forward for trading. That it might just be the easiest thing to do. Why even use the super trend if the 50 is just going to tell us where it's going to go? Maybe he double parked the plane and got arrested for not moving it. Oh, that's a good one. Can you imagine being so rich that people think something is wrong because your private jet hasn't moved? Yeah. No, I will well, no, I'm just saying, like, yeah, I can't imagine, but, like, that would be crazy that you had a jet and people are like, "Your jet didn't move." Do you guys know what the upkeep cost of a jet is? It's more than a Bugatti. Or text the plane. Yeah, let's see if the plane's been shorted. I'm not saying he's on house arrest, but human patterns and behaviors when change could indicate something. Can we prove it? No. But it is odd for a billionaire businessman who travels frequently. I mean, he was traveling all over the place. Maybe he got it all done before the end of the year, or he's scared of the new virus. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe the plane ran out of gas. Yeah. Start a wiki. No, guys, you guys are crazy. Kenny doesn't have ankles. Moas confirmed. Yup. All right, Amy. 24.47 right now. SPY coming up a little bit. Amy closing above 30 by the end of the week. I mean, Max Payne is 30 right now. Let's see. Come on, Amy. Do your thing. Pfizer. Pfizer is going to take me to the promised land, I think. Kenny, where you at? I don't know. New restrictions. Maybe he can't afford to fuel it. Spent all that money on alimony and child support. Guess that's what happens when you throw bedposts at people. Restream? Nah, this is live. It's just the software. He hasn't been on TV in a couple of weeks. Therefore, he and Vlad have been deported back to Bulgaria. Dan, that's a good theory. Maybe I should go make a video about that. No, actually, here's a better one. He hasn't been on TV in a couple of weeks. Ken and Vlad have gotten married and ran off together. That's that's true. 100% factual information. Ken and Vlad married, even though they've said they've never met before, because Ken not been on TV. And also, here's another piece of DD that his jet hasn't moved. Ken and Vlad are now married. Moas confirmed. He's staying home for the holidays. I like your theory. It's pretty good. The bodyguard did it. Clip it. Clip it. Send it everywhere. God, oh man. I should start doing that. Just start clipping portions of the live stream where I just get extra rowdy and put it on Twitter. You guys bring it out of me. Nothing wrong with that. No, but like that's the facts right there. That's what happened. You think he'd get pissed about Kenny Cankles trending on Twitter? Yes, I think he would cease and desist all of us. He'd be like, they'd be like, sir, they're talking about your ankles now. He's like, that's it. I've had enough. Get the lawyers ready. We're suing them all. And that's what would happen. All right, let's get a little, let's bring it back. AMC 24.39 right now. SPY's coming down still. TLT is doing its thing above all of these averages, looking like it can continue to go up. Pfizer still looking strong. What's GME doing right now? GME 142.88. I mean, struggling today, down 3.84. I want Amy above 25 at close again. How much insurance available? Okay, when people say $163 trillion of DTCC insurance, it's not. It's like an endowment fund. That's what we looked at before. Vlad would show you the same ankle twice. Interesting. All righty. Lay it down for me simple here. When's the next chance of a big gamma squeeze? Which week coming up? It would be like once we hit that 2-week mark before January, what is it? 22nd, 21st. That's when we could start to see something start to pop off. That's also for the whole market. Are you talking about the what do you call it? The margin call thing? Yeah. I mean, Pfizer getting a pop here. SPY coming down. Let's go. All right. We're going to need some rockets and basketballs for Amy to get back above 25. Let's do it, people. To be honest, STV it's more of a fun fantasy than anything else. Yes. Here's the thing, though. Even if it's like kind of a joke, fun, and it's framed in that way, what did we see? Everybody in the chat just now was like, oh my God, Ken Griffin's on house arrest. What is going on? You can't make statements like that. It just doesn't work. AMC amazing. Mom, thank you so much for the super. Is BKKT a dead cat? I would say no. The short interest in the Ortex data is still nasty for that thing. I mean, we can pull it up a little bit right here. BKKT. Offering. That's what it was. This is the one that did an offering today, I think. So that makes sense that they're seeing this type of move. They're going to short more. There's going to be more shares to short. It's going to come down a little bit, but then it could end up making that move back to the upside. FUD spreads fast. Yeah, it does. Reality is better. Yep. Yeah, I got a good video for you guys tonight. We got two good things to talk about. And I think we're good. Not going to talk about Ken Griffin and his freaking plane not moving, though. You know how many planes he probably has? Multiple. Ken Griffin is on Mars, I heard. Oh, that's a good one. I like that one. Lies travel faster. Yup. Yeah, also, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream just helps get some more people in here. You guys have been crushing it lately. How many likes do we have? 530? There we go, people. Nice job. Honey is the only edible food that never goes bad. That's pretty cool. Two guys did videos today. Yeah, but just because multiple people do videos on it, I mean, one of them could have just gotten it from the other one. All right. I think that the fact that IWM has been shorted into oblivion is funny. He can't afford to pay his pilots. I don't know, man. Riptide, thank you so much for the super. I want every ape to buy and send Kenny one bag of popcorn. I think a few million bags showing up on his doorstep might send a message. Lol, what address? I mean, we know the public address for Citadel. I mean, you can just send it there if you want to. I'm not saying to do that. That's harassment. You can't do that. Please actually don't do that. And don't say you got it from me, because that's not something you want to do. Because then you're harassing them, and you probably shouldn't do that. If the planes are flying like really, really high away and there's billboards and stuff up, that's fine. But if you send popcorn directly to them, they could be like, you're harassing us. And then they know where it comes from too. And their legal team will be like, why are you sending us popcorn? Dan, you're a lawyer, right? Dan Landry's in here. That's harassment, right? You can't do that. That's big no-no. It's a Christmas gift. Yeah, but you could send a lot of things as a Christmas gift and label it as a Christmas gift, and it's still not okay. Like, think about the worst possible thing that you could send and label it as a Christmas gift. That doesn't mean that you sent something that is good and that is not harassment. Dan, you still in here? Can we do that? That's harassment, right? Because I'm pretty sure that's bad. You can send anything you want. Technically, you can do whatever you want. It's a free country. But I'm going to say that I'm not doing that, and I'm not recommending anybody do that as well, because it could be harassment, and I'm not going to be involved in harassing them. You could send it to them, but if you were to keep sending the things, that could get tricky. That's what I'm saying right there. All right, Amy at 24.35. SPY coming back up to that 50 again, getting rejected. So still on that downtrend. We have 43 minutes left in the market today. Here we go. See, that's the first thing that popped into my head too. You guys are wild today. You guys are all going off. GameStop and Flexa partnership powered by AMC. Would not recommend that anyone do it. Exactly. I don't recommend that anybody does that. I would actually recommend against it. Nah, Gio. I think you're the one that's sending me. Ooh, hold on, SPY. Hold on, SPY. Are we going to get a little break here? We get a little run into close? I mean, hold on. Let me check the SPY premiums again, because they might have settled down. Okay, the 470s came down a lot. But these are coming up. The puts are wild. What are these? The 469s are 70. You can't get anything for 70 unless it's 457. These premiums are jacked. Honestly, what I would probably do is, if I was going to buy SPY calls, I would also just buy VIX calls, because you could, hold on. This is how you do things. If the SPY put premiums are going to be out of whack, you can just do this. You can mess around. See, VXX is up 6% today. Okay. That's the wrong one. This one right here, and you look at the calls and you look at the monies. I mean, you could probably go for these out here, 22.5, 23, and it's the same exposure as you would have on the SPY, because these expire tomorrow too. But the SPY premiums are just so jacked up on the put side for some reason today that you can't get a good strangle on it. You'd have to get like half as many contracts. Roll your SPY 500s to the 550s. Do they even sell those right now? What dorm? I'm not in a dorm. I'm in an apartment. I'm a senior, guys. We don't live in dorms. So don't short the VIX. No, no, no. So this would be if we were to if I were to do a SPY strangle for tomorrow, I would buy SPY calls and then VXX calls. That's what I would do. Am I gonna do it? I don't know, because I don't think the VXX calls are gonna rip 100%. I mean, it's up. How much are they up today? 130. Yeah, I mean, it's not. You'd make like 30% maybe. So unless the calls hit, and then you can really crank. So you're still geared more towards the call side. Please quote a line from The Big Short. Which one? Do you want a funny one or do you want like a legit one? It's now or never, Mark. $1 billion. I told you we'd meet again. I would never hang out with these idiots. I could just keep going over and over and over and over. I could probably do a couple of whole scenes if you guys wanted to, but I don't think people do. Let's see. Just don't dance. They aren't confessing. They're bragging. Just verified it? What'd you verify? I'm going to call my mom. Ooh, Amy popping up here. Here we go, people. We need 5 more cents to get back into the green. SPY broke that 50, looking like it wants to move towards the 100. Uh-oh, people. Ooh, it's getting spicy. It's getting spicy coming into the end of the day. Here we go. All right, everybody. I just sent them a link about, oh, interesting. Someone tell SPY to go back to where it came from. No. I mean, at the beginning of the day, yes, I'd be down. SPY needs to go back to where it came from in the beginning of the day. That's where SPY needs to go. We need an absolute moon mission. But Amy, only 5 cents in the red right now, 6 cents. We're looking for that crack. I want it to finish above 25. If the SPY starts to get going, it did break this 50. We're going to need it to break the 100, though, to really confirm that upward trend on the daily. Oh, there she is. There she is in the green. Amy looks so good in that green dress. When does the new STV t-shirt with "It's Getting Spicy" on the backdrop? Ooh, that would be good. Or "Stop Being a Little Hoe Bag" would be a really good one. Or "Don't Be an A-hole." I think those are 3 shirts that we can make if you guys wanted them. Which is hilarious that YouTube hasn't been like, you need to stop. They're a lot more lenient on the live streams, I think. All right. Amy's flat. SPY's coming back down a little bit. VXX is doing its thing. How's Pfizer doing now? Boom. Pfizer above 61. There we go. SPY can't stay record high forever. But cheap UVXY and it will pay. I mean, you might be able to say no to Pico. All right. When it's break time, I'll try to make some more good stuff for you guys. If you guys want them, like originally, like the funny thing was that I had all of that stuff up well before I started like talking about AMC, and people like were coming and be like, "You're selling shirts." It's like, dude, I've never talked about them. 2, nobody buys them, and I made them for me. Because I have 2 of them and I wanted them. Amy popping right here. That's really good. It's so funny. People were like, "You're selling t-shirts," thinking I'm some t-shirt millionaire. It was hilarious. I was like, all right, guys, like, I'm going to leave it up because I like it. And if somebody wants one too, they can have one. The Hobbit man. I don't know. AMC being a little tease. Nah, I mean, we're going to call AMC's being good right now. She's behaving. All right, come on. T-shirt millionaire. Yeah, like what? Come on, really? All right, SPY coming back up here. When STV squirrel t-shirt? I don't know. Amy in a green dress shirt? We could. I can't make anything with like AMC logos on it though. They'll cease and desist me really, really quick. LMAO, she's behaving. She is behaving. SPY is trying to behave, but it's been so bad. We need to put SPY in timeout. It's just been misbehaving today. Pfizer's been the only thing that's been a good little stock today. What a good little biotech you are, Pfizer. I mean, Amy is doing all right now. It's up 0.5%. 10 cents though. Like what are we doing here? MACD crossing the 5-minute. I don't know. Did it? No, it's about to. I think it did. I mean, yeah, it looks like it did. What's Ortex look like? The same thing it did before. Well, because PFE isn't an IWM. That's a good one. Just write Amy, and it's not covered by their trademark. Ooh, I could do Amy in like the logo. I don't know. Oh, Amy, get to VWAP. I feel like we get to this point like every single day. Like we come to the end of the day recently, and it's just like, Amy and GME are looking for that cross above VWAP, and then we need to just like use it as support and go back up. Like it's been the same thing for like the last 3 days. It's like, looking for that VWAP test again. And I mean, the SPY's been at higher levels before when we've seen it do it. But again, the last couple of days when we've seen this, the SPY just starts ripping up to the VWAP. Now we have 35 minutes left. Let's see if it happens again. Here comes Amy moving up to VWAP, 15 cents on the day, 0.63%. It's looking like she wants to get a little spicy. Here we go. That's the t-shirt millionaire. No. You know how angry people would get at me for that? Do you know what kind of backlash there would be on Twitter if I made a t-shirt called T-shirt Millionaire? Everybody would be like, let me see how much you made on your t-shirts. And I'd be like, I don't know, like $200. I don't like, like something like that. I don't even have the money. It's in some PayPal account, I think. I don't even know. No, it's not. It's not that. That's a different thing. I don't know. They'd be so angry. That's not, I don't need that in my life. I'm gonna sit here, talk about Amy getting spicy, getting above VWAP, and then I'll sneak the shirts in there and not talk about it. T-shirt philanthropist. T-shirt 100 air. Yeah, that's me. Say no to Pico. I like that too. Amy getting some boom booms here, people. Here we go. All right. Cross above VWAP. SPY coming up. Pfizer getting jumpy. New day high. Let's get those contracts going. How's Apple doing? Let's check in on our old friend AAPL to see how red it is on the day. Oh my God. 4%. Well, you win some, you lose some. Just like you hit some Pfizer calls and you miss some Apple calls. It happens, guys. Sundial breaking out. So is GME. Everything's starting to break out now. Is Sundial like really starting to get going? Because they were 4.86. What's the volume on it? 62 million. I mean, their float is huge, I think. And it's tiny. Apple bull trap yesterday. Yeah. That's the irony of it. Oh, yeah. Well, I just you guys are trying to throw me to the fire. Twitter, I would be like the new person that everybody would hate on Twitter. Me too. Thanks for the super FU Pico. All righty. Yeah, I would then become the weekend Twitter drama, and I just don't want to have. You know what I would do if I became the weekend Twitter drama? I would just not go on Twitter because I'd be like, "What are we doing here?" Because it would be something like that. Whole market bull trap. Twitter says I'm on house arrest. I don't know. I followed SV and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. All right. Amy's still green on the day. It's looking for that $25 push. We're seeing SPY start to get a little bit of movement here. I want Pfizer to go nuclear. Nuclear on Pfizer. Here we go. Where's Hood going? Probably to 0 eventually after payment for order flow gets banned. It started early this week. I was like, WTF, it isn't Friday yet. Oh, what happened? Ortex data for BBIG? Of course, I'm Crease. Let's see. 21.52% estimated short interest. And then utilization's at 100%. Cost of borrows are decent right now. Let's see. And so many text messages. Pfizer 6118. I like that. Do you play COD? I have. I don't really though. You haven't made it as an influencer until you are the weekend. You haven't made it as an influencer until you are the weekend Twitter drama. I mean, I don't really influence anybody. I just kind of tell people what I'm thinking and I look for things and then I just explain them. I survived a STV restream. It's not restream. It's on live. It's just restream is the service that we use because we can like. Here's the thing. Here's the reason why we use it. If we want somebody to come on our stream, all we have to do is just like send them the link and they can come right on. We don't have to do any of that Zoom BS where like it comes on. Like I wouldn't even be able to do it. Like it works with restream. Amy popping up. Spy getting some action. Fires are coming down like a little a-hole. All right. Yo, I just bought a tee and a hoodie. Jimbo, thank you. Appreciate it, man. SCV charging $2 per Ortex. That's the word on the street. That's funny. SCV never got a hoodie, man. Waited for it. Wanted it for Spider-Man tonight. What happened? It's the links right there. I think let's see. 25. We got 30 minutes till the market closes. I swear, if SPY does the exact same thing that it's been doing, it just makes that push up to VWAP, and then AMC and GME have a solid close. It literally feels like every other day this week. I thought this was a restream earlier and left and came back and noticed it wasn't. Restream. I think I have to give them more money every month to take away that banner, which is silly. Oh, the link to join you on your stream. Oh. Mail said it was delivered and it wasn't. See, the thing is that it's not me. It's like this service that a lot of people use. It's called Teespring. So I don't have anything to do with it. I just make stuff and design it and then I put it there. We need a subscribers party. I'll pay for a band. That would be fun. We could do a meetup too. We could do that if you guys wanted to. I don't know though. I kind of feel weird about that. I like at an AMC, I feel like I don't know. I feel like if I told everybody where I was, that'd be like a weird thing to do. You owe me a t-shirt? That's fine, M. Crees. I'll give you a t-shirt. Short on UPS. What's your favorite type of food? Italian, Chinese, or Mexican? Out of those, probably Mexican. Can you flip to the 1 second chart? It doesn't have it on Webull, but I can pull it up on TradingView. I've never actually seen it live, what the 1 second chart looks like. I feel like that would be fun. 1 second. Oh, it doesn't let me do it? I thought I was upgraded. TradingView. Absolute failure of the TradingView right there. Tell us a secret? No. Yeah, you can do a 1 second chart. I was joking, but let's do it. I can't. It doesn't exist on Webull, and I really don't want to look at the 1 second chart. I'd lose my mind. How do I feel about aardvarks? I don't know. Arthur. I was a fan of Arthur as a kid. 1 second chart is wild. No conditions. Check us out on Spotify. There you go. Mexican food does rule. I eat it every day. What if we did 2 Dragonfly Doji candles that mega bullish? I don't know. Probably. Thanks so much for explaining the restream thing. It threw me off a few times. Guys, when it says live on YouTube, it means I'm live. Like restream is not like me just like recording this and then who do you guys think I'm talking to? Whose chats do you think I'm looking at? Like, do you just think I'm talking to myself and just like coming up with ideas and like questions in my, that would be the wildest thing. That if like this was like a long video of me just watching the market and I was thinking of questions to ask in my head that supposedly were coming from the chat and then responding to them. That would be insane. Yes. Oh my God. Are we gonna have this be the new thing? Hey, is this live? Please don't do that to me. Amy coming up, 2481. Here we go. Aren't you just a crazy guy yelling at a camera? Pretty much. I want like the people who live near me must think I'm the weirdest person of all time. But really, I just talk about stocks on the internet in front of a bunch of people. If this isn't a restream, show us your ankles. No, just keep talking about Ken Griffin's ankles to no audience. See, that would have been weird. Is the Fed Talk live? Yeah, like this is wild. Steven, thank you so much for the super. VIX, don't tell them the truth. You are live. Shh, gotcha. Me too. Thanks for the super. So you're still talking to Pico? You wrote this chat last night. Oh yeah, I wrote it. I'm very creative. I mean, I banned him again this morning. I was like, you no longer have any use to me. VIX is TMI's civilian identity. Yep. Did I get your super chat from this morning? Yeah. I mean, I just got it. You sent me one like a little while ago. Thank you, amazing AMC mom. GME and AMC Ortex, please. Yeah, we could do that. We haven't checked GMEs today. Let's do that first. GME's Ortex yesterday was wild. Oh, hold on. Did that do the right thing? Oh, all right. Here we go. Whoa. GME's estimated short interest 18.41% now. That's the highest that we've seen it, I think. The days to cover is 4.13. That's kind of drunk. That's pretty crazy. That's suspicious. That's weird. Yeah, they've literally I'm not going to use the word, but they've screwed themselves over. They've let their wife go hang out with somebody else. That's going to be how I describe it. That's what the shorts have done to themselves. AMC short interest, 20.64%. I hope you guys are liking the comedy today. I'm really trying. I'm doing my best. SPY's trying to get above that 200 now. Pfizer doing its thing. Here we go. Thank you, SCV. Anytime, Jeremy. I appreciate it, man. Let's see. Squeezes coming. SCV argues with himself using the Pico account. See, that would be weird too. I'm just arguing with shills, but the shills are actually me. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Yeah, the utilization, though, is awful for GME. I don't have any GME, so I don't care. I mean, I have GME. I mean, I don't really care a whole lot about the utilization. It just kind of gives us a little bit more of an insight on, like, what's going on. What do you mean by days to cover, and what's that for AMC? So days to cover is an average volume. It uses average volume over 3 months or 2 weeks, and then it also accounts for the average like total short interest in that time in terms of the amount of shares sold short, and it gives an amount of time that according to the volume, how long would it take shorts to get out of their position? In AMC's is like 2.6, GME's is 4. We had 100% utilization before June 2nd. Yes, and then it dropped, and then it came back up. Watch. So where is it? Utilization. So right here, it dropped May 14th, May 18th, came back up May 28th, May 31st, 99.3. So we had all of these runs. So my birthday candle, we had 99.45 utilization, went up still. They were still shorting it, and then it tanked. So there was some shorts covering, but not like a crazy high amount. And then it just built back up as people were shorting it more. Because when the stock rips, they're going to be like, oh, now it's definitely fundamentally overvalued. Fair. But then they just started to short it down again. And now we're at 21% short interest on the minimum. And GME's like at 18 now. That's crazy. AMC now popping up 24.78. I want that 25. We got 22 minutes left. We got the SPY trying to break out here. We got Pfizer doing its thing. Here we go. Close from STV. Pico is wrong. He is. Don't be a Pico. I mean, I'm not going to use his name. He's going to sue me. You said May 27th is your birthday. I need to confirm AMC RIP. Oh, it 100% did. It's the second highest percent gain day that AMC's had in history. That's why we do the thing on stream where if it's your birthday and we rip more than 35.58%, you become a mod for a day. How many shares did they short for GME today? I mean, I can't tell you that, but I can tell you how many shares went out on loan. Oh, we're going to have to make do with that one. 1.81 million. So like 1/70th of the float ish, maybe like 1/60th. Only 472,000 shares returned. 13.25% increase in short interest today on the estimated. Like when these new exchange reported short interest numbers come out, it's going to be very interesting to see what they end up at. Like if they go to all-time highs, it's going to be nuts. We're going to go bananas. See what I did there? SPY broke above that 200 right now. It's moving back to VWAP. This is literally the identical thing that we've seen happen for the last 3 days. I swear. Bought 200 more. Don't care if I can't get food. Dandy, you probably should care about that. We need a 100% AMC run day just to make it pre-earnings price. Yeah. It won't just like I don't think it's going to randomly do a 100% day. I think it's going to have like multiple 20, 30% days before it sets it off to the 100% day. You are a comedian today. Guys, I'm a funny dude. I just hold it in and try to like keep it in the cage on stream. Shout out to the mods. Thank you for what you guys do. Yeah, 100%. Thank you to all the mods. Let's see here. All right, Amy, what are you going to do? You going to break VWAP here? Also, if I keep yelling VWAP and people can hear me and they don't know what it is, that probably also makes me sound really weird. Because, you know, like break the VWAP, like that's probably not a good thing that I should be yelling in an apartment full of like people my age. Like it's volume weighted average price, but like if you don't know what I'm talking about and I say, "Oh, I hope AMC breaks VWAP and uses it as support," like, that sounds a little weird, don't you think? Oh man, not as weird as when people don't know what MOAS means. Oh man. Yeah, so Amy's gonna break VWAP, then MOAS. Like this is so bad. Wow. This is crazy. Yeah. Now I must sound like the most wild person of all time if you have no idea what I'm talking about and you're just walking by my door over here and you're like, "Hold on. What did this dude just say?" Like, yeah, transparency. Chill, buddy. Relax. We need MOAS on the yeah, see, it's weird. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, the things that I say that make sense in my mind, then I'm like, "Oh, that's not weird at all. Volume weighted average price, mother of all short squeezes. Makes sense to me. That's not what I'm thinking about." But if I put myself in somebody else's shoes, then it's a little bit, weird. What's VWAP? Volume weighted average price. That's what it is. But I can see where the confusion comes from. I almost don't want this to squeeze because then I won't have a reason to say MOAS. No, you will. Last 10 minutes are going to be really telling. Yeah. You need to break the VWAP so it doesn't fractal the MOAS. Okay, that one got me. Sorry. Sorry, that one got me a little bit. We only ran up 25% on May 27th. Reporting inaccurate data? No. M. Kriegs. Right here. Look. May 27th. It says 35.58% right here. Hold on. Let me see if I can do it. Let me see if I can stop it right here and then go over. Nope, it won't. But you can see, like I can't point, like in this area of the screen right here is where you need to look. Right here, May 27th, 35.58%. So that's the number. What are value stocks? Stocks that, I mean, are pretty much at their fundamental value according to their financials. Send you a pic. M. Kriegs. I'm on the daily time frame too. Like I'm on the daily as well. I mean, we can change it if I'm wrong, but this is the daily. This is what I have on the daily time frame. Like, look, the 26th, the 27th, and I've got 35%. The day before is 19. The day after is down 1. I don't even see that 25% number. Agree to disagree. All right, Amy just went a little bit red just now. Wow. Now that I'm thinking about it, we need Amy to break the VWAP and use it as support. Jeez. Wow. Oh man. All right. Well, I'm just gonna accept the fact that anybody that lives anywhere near me is gonna be like, this kid's a weirdo. Like super sus, like weird dude living next door. Stay away from that guy talking about this person, Amy, and the volume weighted average price. Man. All right. I guess that's where we're at. All right. Oh man, I'm about to crush your soul. No, you're not. I just showed you. Put money on the yeah, could do that. Any reason for the SPY being so far down today? I mean, it's a little. It's someone flash me to make a run. We could. So the SPY's really like it's red today because I mean we just got the economic data from this morning and it just didn't. It literally did not make any move to the upside at all. Besides like the initial like little tiny pop and then just tanked all day. It just didn't. The money doesn't want to come back in. They might be waiting for quad witching. Not a hedge fund. Thanks for the super. I bought an Amy call and busted through the VWAP. Volume weighted average price. Gotcha. Yep. Amy going red doesn't sound good either. Oh, man. Hey, at least Pfizer's making new day highs and we're making money over here. That's really all it comes down to. You were supposed to have potential. Why does the Motley Fool despise Ape so much? Because they're paid off and they're idiots. Wow. Pfizer ripping into close right now. I mean, it's not like ripping, but like for Pfizer, a company that shouldn't be moving 4% in a day, like that's getting aggressive. All right. SPY's coming back down. We only got 14 minutes left in the trading hours today. Let's see. SQQ is up. I'm going to run a camp to teach father and son teams how to survive. That's very cool. No prepper stuff, just a knife. Teach them how to set a deadfall, make a core from plants, etc. Give them a place for gurus to teach. That's really cool. You are doing a disservice to AMC shareholders if you aren't encouraging us to support the business we are investing in. I would like you to direct quote me and tell me when I said don't go to an AMC theater. Oh, TMI's avocado. Man, now that I'm thinking about it, like I don't even like realize what I'm saying because I'm like, oh, it makes sense. Like AMC is like going down. But geez, man. Oh my God. Those oh man. Whoops. I apologize to everybody that lives near me about my vulgar terms and sentences that I did not mean to happen at all. PFE up like it should be. Yeah. So today was a theta burn day. I mean, you could have made money on puts, like if you bought them going into today, because the time premium on them is going to be decent. Amy down 5 cents right now, not doing a whole lot. Can you check Delta? No. Yeah, I'll check Delta real quick. Are airlines down? Yeah, I mean, airlines might be down. I mean, I swear to God, if this is another variant move, this whole market seems to be incorrect. Market is going down. Nope. Okay. Yep. Didn't read that one fully. All right. I feel like we should, like, yeah, we're having fun here, but like, is it too much? Are we having too much fun today? I mean, Amy's flat, so I can't win. Doc, you going for an end of the day run? Here we go. Jeez. AMC is flat on the day right now. Down 6 cents, 0.22%. Jeez, now that I'm thinking, oh my God. I need to just stop speaking. Like, oh my God. I apologize. I did not mean it. Okay. All those people that were telling me that I shouldn't be calling AMC Amy, they might have been right. SPY's coming down. Pfizer up 4. Yeah, I think we're having a little too much fun. All right, let's see. Let's get a little. I mean, I'm still looking for that push. It's not that like it's not that far away to close above 25. right now. We just need a little push. All right, here we go. Data points saying the Fed going to raise rates 3 times next year. That's what we what do you call it? That's what we found out yesterday in the Fed meeting, which was all priced in. Like we were expecting 3 in 2022, 3 in 2023, 3 in 2024, and 30 billion of 30 billion decrease in asset purchases every month, which that's right in line with exactly what the market was pricing in. That's why we saw the rips yesterday. Today though, it could be waiting for quad witching. I think that's kind of what we're looking at. IWM short interest plus 9%. Yeah, it's crazy. Let's see here. Pfizer doing real good. If you guys got into those Pfizer plays yesterday, awesome. If you got into the Apple ones and not Pfizer, I have both. So struggling on Apple right now. Time to buy some puts. On the SPY, I would say not really. Like it's what are the bearish catalysts right now? Like when okay, SPY coming back up right now. Amy looking to go green. Like it's up. It's down 2 cents right now. There's no move today right now. $60. Did it really just? Yeah, I have on Pfizer. I think I have the 65s for January. I think that's what it is. All right, Amy just went green. 24.69. Come on, 25. Let's go. Let's get it going. Also, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream just helps get some more people in here. Helps with the algorithm. Pfizer, geez, how much are these Pfizer contracts up right now? 113%. Nice. I don't even want to say what the Apple contracts are down. I'll give you a hint. It's above 90%. It happens. That's kind of what you get with trading options. Sorry, didn't mean to freak you out. Don't be hard on yourself. Everybody loves you. You're young, tall, and handsome. Thank you. I appreciate it. Just took a lunch break to see the last 10 minutes on your live. Tom P, thank you, man. You missed the show, man. You missed the time. Wow. Pfizer, take me to the promised land. I'm going to need the Apple contracts to come back. That's what I need. I'm up 1,400% in 2 days on PFE. Well, that's awesome. AMC coming back down a little bit here. Same thing with the SPY. GME 144.77 down 2.57. They were down 4% today. They're coming back a little bit. Docu's going green right now? No, it's not, Ryan. Don't you play with me like that. Oh, Docu coming back. DocuSign. That's what we need out of you, huh? What's the news on this thing? We get any news on Docu? DocuSign's recent short interest. Are they shorted? Are people trying to attack my DocuSign right now? We will have none of that. No. 4.95%. That's nothing. Those are baby numbers. STV's neighbor somebody should make an account, STV's neighbor, and just be like, what are you talking about? Hood got pummeled. Yeah, whoever had Hood puts is doing very, very good today. Good job, guys. Ryan, Docu might go green. Amy, slightly red, 6 cents. I think we're going to get a little push. We got 7 minutes left. Going to need 10% on Docu for my 165s to print. Hopefully they don't expire this week, but they might. They might. I've got some deep out of the money ones for January. If those hit, I'll be really happy. They're down. I don't know. Let me see how much they're down right now. Not terrible, but not good. Oh, some of my AMC calls are actually not doing the worst. Pfizer, there we go, my man. I'm going to need a little jump on Pfizer, though, to really get it going. Did you make money on SPY today? I didn't trade SPY today. It's a 1 day to expiration day, and the last couple of times that we've done it, DocU is about to go green. The last couple of times that we've traded SPY in the 1 day to expiration days, so what happens is that we'll see so it's been with puts before too. So what we'll see happen is that, yeah, we'll like get it. So if we were going to take it, we probably would have taken it here. But with the volatility that we've seen, yeah, we'll see the test of the 50. We'll see it. So I probably would have gotten out around here once it crosses the 100. But from here to here is not. Let's see what it is. What is this? 470 to 468 on a 1 day to expiration contract. That might have been 20%. So it wouldn't have been that big of a play. But if we held it, it would have been great going down to 464. But with what I was seeing on the charts and stuff, I probably wouldn't have held it. I probably would have gotten out. Because the SPY, especially after the Fed meeting, like it's got to have a little bit of bullish momentum, like especially with what we saw yesterday. What happened to VWILX? Fund dropped 10% in a day. I don't know. VWILX. Vanguard International Growth. No data on this thing. Maybe it's a delist. No news. That might be a delist. They're getting rid of it. Maybe. I don't know. There's no news on it. DocU wants to go green. AMC wants to push into the green. I mean, SPY's just... we got 5 minutes left, guys. Let's see. He's a $22 put for AMC. I mean, good luck. Did I close the Apple calls? No. Why? I mean, there's only like... there's not that much further to go. AMC is definitely going to end the week around 25 to 28. You know what? I would not be mad. DocU looking for a push. PFE still doing good over here. No, I just held those calls. What is a share repurchase? Visa announced 12 billion repurchase. What they do is they buy back their own stock. So it's very, very bullish when they do that. So they're basically retiring like some of the supply. So there's going to be less supply out on the market, which typically is going to input a lot of buying volume into the stock, while at the same time taking away supply, because the circulating supply of the shares, well, it's going to be less because Visa's taking away 12 billion of it. Took an early second break to see the market close, and VIX is still streaming. Nah, I went off at like 12. Geo, the short interest on T is going to be like 2% or less than that. Why would or would not AMC buy back their own stock? They would not right now because they have so much debt to pay. But they would do it to decrease the supply. But they need to raise more money. Buying back the stock is not. Okay, so buying back the stock would basically be like them selling us the stock. When was the last offering? In the 10s, and then buying it back in the 20s. What are they taking, a 50% loss? Like, no, they would not do that. Come on, AMC, let's do it, people. Let's see here. Hold on, give me a second. Stream is great. Thanks, VIX. Jack's at. I appreciate it, man. All right, 3 minutes left. We're coming down. SPY coming down. Pfizer getting a little push here. Day high at 61.43. DocU coming down. It's getting a little selling into close. Let's see what happens. I mean, this was with the market the way it is today. I mean, what's IWM at down today? Probably 1.5. Yeah, 1.87%. AMC is the largest component of IWM. So having Amy only down what? I mean, it's coming down a little bit now. 23 cents. It's down 0.93%. Like, it's not doing a whole lot. All right, Amy. I keep hearing people like walk in the hallway, and I'm like, oh shoot, I can't say anything like anything more wild than I've been saying. Thursday before your B-Day closed 47 cents down. That's fine. Come on, 25. We got 2 minutes left. I don't think it's going to happen today, but we've seen crazier things happen, people. We would need a big boom all the way through VWAP, which we have not been able to cross. So, I mean, besides back here, but we couldn't use it as support. We fell right back through. All right. 1 minute left, people. Within 60 seconds. Here we go. Let's see if we get a final push. Let's get that final push here. Amy. Down 21 cents right now. It's flickering. It's flickering. Right at that 24.50 that we've seen it at for a while. Amy needs some apish action. Yeah, she does. She needs the apes to come in and help her out. Docu coming down, 150. Pfizer wants to go. My man. Come on, VIX. Tell us to go see movies at AMC. Go see movies at AMC, guys. Don't shout final. Nah, that one's not that bad. All right, it's coming down to the wire here. Let's see if we can break that 24.50 again. Yeah. Close 24.45. Nothing really going on, Amy, today. I mean, let's see what happens in the after hours going into tomorrow. Tomorrow is quad witching. Spy was having a little bit of a temper tantrum today. I'm seeing Spider-Man tonight. There you go. Ding, ding, ding. Market is closed. What did GME close at? 144.39 down 2.83. Amy down 0.85%. Relatively flat day. Pure consolidation. Love it. Yeah, I mean, that's true. After hours going to go boom, boom. I'd like that. Market is still not moving. Please send my mom good vibes. I'm in the ICU with her. She's in a medically induced coma caused by heart arrhythmia. Jackson. Hopefully, man, that stinks. Hopefully that's a quick fix. Boom, in and out. They figure out what's going on, man. That stinks. Sorry, man. You guys want an Ortex update? Yeah, we can get a little Ortexy on Amy going into the close. AMC. Here we go. All right, what do we got? Ortex on Amy, 20.64% to wrap up the day. 20.64% estimated short interest. Is down some because they returned some more shares today than they loaned out. Fun stream today. Yeah, I mean, we kind of went for it. Thank you, VIX. Anytime, Sam. Anytime. Why not call GME Jenny? No, I call GME Jimmy. Final Walmart or text? Jax. No. Not a hedge fund. Thanks for the super. At least we're above VWAP now. I mean, in the after hours. Yeah. Yeah, we are. Could be higher or lower. I think that's my favorite phrase. Key is estimated short interest. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Today, kind of a little premium burn day, a little flat day. Just SPY. I mean, SPY was down a decent amount. 0.83% is not something to just be like, nah, it's a flat day. That was a decent sized day. Let's see. Yeah. All right. So I think we're going to wrap up the stream, guys. Also, I can't stream tomorrow morning because I got to take my sister to the airport. So I will be back on at 2, though. Maybe I'll just schedule it for 2, like tonight, so you guys can have the stream there and like go make sure like you know where it is. But yeah, I won't be able to stream tomorrow morning, but I'll be back on tomorrow afternoon. So just putting that out there. Maybe I'll send out a tweet or something. But thank you guys for another fun day. That was a fun afternoon stream. I had a great time. Hopefully we didn't push it too far. If we offended somebody, sorry, didn't mean to. I thought it was pretty funny that the things that I say, like if you don't know what we're talking about, can be wildly misinterpreted. So I can stand in for you, says Burheat. There you go. Airport, what is it? It's a big building where planes land, but that's not important. I know what an airport is. Do you know what an airport? Tomorrow's the birthday candle. Big moves coming. Ken Grifton. There you go. Chill. He's not streaming. Citadel is paying him. You got me. How are you going to take her to the airport if you're on house arrest? Oh my God. We're bringing back the house arrest stuff again. Oh, I thought we were going to put that past us. All right, guys. That's going to wrap up the stream for today. If you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the way out. It just helps get the stream recommended to you guys. when you guys want to come back. So going to have a video coming out tonight, though, at 7:15. Got some cool stuff to talk about with everybody. So, I mean, we got some interesting things to go over. I found some stuff. I did some research. So let's see. Happy birthday tomorrow. It is not my birthday. Oh, it's SD's birthday tomorrow. Ooh, you got the same birthday as Ken Griffin. He has court tomorrow. Oh, yeah, definitely. All right, people. See you later. Have some fun. Do something productive. Later.